Hello, this is Anthura from Impact Magazine, and today joining me here will be Mr. Daniel D'Souza, co-founder DreamSetGo. Today he will be sharing insights on how the brand is redefining fan experiences and what lies ahead for them. Welcome, Daniel. Thank you for being on Impact
Yeah,
Magazine.
pleasure to have you.
Firstly, I want to start when you started DreamSetGo. What were your visions for that? What gaps do you want to fill? And evolving now in 2026, what are the, how has the company evolved basically?
Yeah, I think Monish started DreamSetGo about 6 years back, and DreamSetGo started as a company that used to sell sporting experiences around the world.
Yeah.
It could be an F1 race, or it could be Wimbledon, or it could be any of these tournaments across the world that we would take it to our clients. And from there, we now evolved into creating experiences around these sporting events because we see consumers moving in that trajectory of wanting to do a little more beyond sport. I think that's where DreamSetGo is now moving towards.
Okay.
So,
Any new kind of experiences or events that we are going to say in the future?
yeah, I think what we're trying to build here is apart from the sporting experiences that we do, we're building our own IPs. So we have an IP called the Dream Icons, where we bring legends from around the world down to India, where we give their fans an opportunity to interact with them, hear their inspirational stories from them, and get these fans closer to these legends. Also, we've created something called an IP called the Dream Lounges or the Dream Suites, where we in fact take some positions. Like we did something at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix last year, where we had taken a 150-seater lounge at the finish line, where our clients could actually witness the witness the drivers lifting the championship trophy, right? So, and in the lounge we had a legend, Gunther Steiner, in the box, where he sat with all our clients and watched the race, and they got to interact with him. So a much closer, intimate experience with these superstars. So I think what we're trying to build here is to go beyond sport, to build more experiential stuff around the sporting events itself.
So we can count this as some of the biggest shifts in the business for 2026.
Yes, I think apart from that, we're also trying to, for example, we've launched something called Travel to Play, where from only being a spectator's sport, we are also trying to do participative sport, where, as I mentioned, we have a package which actually takes clients to go and enjoy a paddle retreat in Bali. So a group of 10 people would go play paddle at one of the paddle courts, stay in a good hotel, and with a group of friends. So they'll have coaching sessions in the morning, recovery sessions, and great food, and enjoy the experience overall. So I think we are moving towards doing something like that, where people not only go to watch sport but also to play the sport. And also, if you see from our clients, because the clients then invariably push us to do more things, we've now launched Holiday Plus Sport as well. So while clients go on a vacation, like we did something with Japan, where our customers did an 8-day Japan holiday in the cherry blossom period, where they enjoyed some great hospitality, great food, great hotels. And along with that, we gave them a Suzuka race experience, where they got to see the race, and it was fantastic, so they really loved it. So a combination of all these things is what we're trying to build.
And this is already effective right now?
Yeah, we did our first trip in March. It was very successful. So now we're launching something in London, where they get to do a week of a holiday in London, plus also get to do an EPL match. So things
Okay.
so we combine sport with a sporting experience. It could be either a live sport, or a meeting a legend, or listening to stories from others. So multiple things like that.
Okay. So, as early feedbacks or early impacts, how have these new initiatives turned into business impact?
No, we've seen great demand for all that we're trying to do. We are the partner for the FIFA World Cup as well, so we right now focusing on taking that experience to our customers, where we've seen demand across the country coming in, and along with the FIFA, we're trying to build experiences around the game itself, where people travel and they either get to do a dinner with a sporting icon, or do an experiential 4-5 day vacation around the sport, and things like that. So the focus is around building experiences around the sport and travel, because today's consumer, not only like the funnel is upside down, where people first decide what experiences they want to do, then they start planning where they want to go, and then they plan it. So unlike in earlier days where people used to decide where the destination they want to travel to and then decide what they want to do there, now I think that whole thing is reversed.
Okay. During the conference, you spoke about something in Jaipur, correct? What was that about?
So we partnered with the Rajasthan Royals, and there was an opportunity to create a elevator experience for our customers, where we created this lounge called the Dream Lounge, which is one of our IPs that we have done in Jaipur, and we did in Abu Dhabi as well, and we're doing it in Singapore this year. So and you know that in stadiums today, people look for great food, good toilets, clean toilets, in and out exits, because getting into a stadium, getting out of a stadium are extremely difficult. So we created this lounge where we partnered with the RR to give them a real, very, very intimate experience, where they could watch the match from a great platform, some amazing food. We had a lot of celebrities in the box, where they could, the lounge, it was an 100-seater lounge, where they could watch the match with them. We had buggies picking them up and dropping them. So it was a very nice elevated experience of the IPL, yeah.
And to be specific about IPL, did you see interest from other countries as well? IPL is absolutely something India's own flagship, if we say. So, are there people outside who are interested about
Yeah,
IPL?
there are a lot of Indian fans,
Yeah.
NRIs, who travel to India during the IPL period.
Okay.
But since the schedule gets released very closer to the date, sometimes it's difficult for them to plan well in advance. So, but generally people plan their trips around this period, and then we are able to service by giving them tickets or some experiences around it.
Okay. So coming to the business side of the brand, how is it performing in terms of revenue, and how do you divide that between travel experiences and partnerships?
I think sports is in our DNA. So whatever we do will continue to revolve around sports and experiences around it, like we just mentioned. So sports, events, travel, and the base would be experiences, which will encompass everything that we do. We've had a fantastic year last year. We've been growing upwards of 40% year on year, so which is fabulous for us. Our sports mix is fairly high today, because we cater to different customer segments, whether it is corporates doing MICE travel for us. MICE is meetings, incentives, sporting experiences, or it could premium corporates who are sending their HNI clients and others to us to buy sporting vacations or sporting holidays or sporting experiences. So these segments continue to grow. Right now, while we focus on the ultra HNIs, the move for us is to get into look at the premium affluent segment, people who earn anywhere between 50 lakh to 3 crore a year. I think that aspirational premium affluent segment is also buying a lot of stuff, and they've continued to buy from us, and we're seeing traction in not only in the large cities like Bombay and Delhi, but we're seeing traction from smaller cities as well. We've had groups from places like Indore who traveled to watch the Grand Prix at Monaco. So I think we're seeing increased demand in new activities. For example, F1 has really taken a big leap last year. In fact, we sold all the F1 races, with Silverstone, Singapore, and Abu Dhabi being the biggest for us, largely driven by the Drive to Survive series on Netflix. So there are kids who are interested, and then they push their parents to, travel with us. I think these are the new trends that we are seeing as well.
Okay. If you come to marketing, how would you say what percentage of the revenue is allotted for marketing?
See, we continue to educate clients in terms of availability of sporting experiences. And I think while we were over indexed in the larger cities previously, now we are trying to expand into other cities as well. So there is a considerable amount of budget we allocate towards marketing. So you will see us on mostly on the digital side of marketing, where we over index on the segment between anywhere between people who are between 30 to 45, where people actually decide to go and purchase these experiences. We also are doing a lot of work with multiple different tourism boards. Like we just going live next week with our campaign with Brand USA, largely focused around FIFA. So when I say Brand USA, we're doing partnerships with multiple states in the US as well. We did multiple campaigns along with tourism boards in Australia as well. So we partner with them because we kind of give them a unique proposition for their clients. While for us importantly is to spend marketing in the right way. So we'll be careful about where we spend, what we do, and we rather focus on our cohorts and not go and kind of spread it all over the place. So you will see us doing exclusive campaigns for FIFA or exclusive campaigns with certain influencers for a specific segment or a cohort.
Okay. And like for this year, do you have any plans on improving marketing both in terms of strategy and spend, or is it working fine for
our
now?
spends are going to be far higher than last year because we are now our whole ambition is to grow at a very, very rapid pace. So we have to, we can't be without investing in marketing. But at the same time, because we also are right holders for many of these events, so we will have to spend on promoting either FIFA or any of these events that we are trying to kind of sell in the market. So we will spend, and we have an aspirational number that we want to hit in the next 2 to 3 years. So we'll continue to invest in our customer acquisition, and not only in the main cities, but going beyond Delhi, Bombay, and Bangalore. I think we'll also focus on that.
Okay. And currently, are you working with any media agency or creative agency as such?
No, we have an in-house team, and we've been working with certain partners over the past few years. We work with multiple partners from the digital space. So and nothing specific that I can speak about, but yeah. But we partner with a lot of organizations that want to co-promote sport along with us.
Understood. So you have already spoken a bit about it, but I would like you to talk more on how would you define your core audiences, like what age or demographics would you say will best fit for your audience?
I think we have, from a consumer segment standpoint, we cater to about 3 cohorts, right? So one is the ultra HNIs, who significantly spend 6 to 7% of their income on travel and sport and experiences. Next is the HNI audience, which is a significant segment for us. And right now we are focused on the premium affluent. This is the 50 lakh to 3 crore kind of a segment, who's aspirational, who want to spend on these kind of experiences. But from a segment perspective, I think corporates, which is large corporates who buy from us regularly. Then there is a premium corporate segment, which includes banks and wealth management companies who continue to buy from us. And then there is the B2C segment, which is HNIs also, who come to us for different experiences. So these are 3 channels that we continue to pursue.
Okay. And the communication medium or the communication strategy for each, is there any difference?
Yeah, I think for example, for a corporate perspective, there is more relationship building. So we meet corporates regularly. We have our own clients where we constantly keep them updated on the various activities that we do. From a HNI segment, we participate in events, or we take part in their gatherings, so we're able to go ahead and promote the various events that we are trying to promote. And otherwise, you will see us largely on digital platforms. It could be Instagram, LinkedIn, where we kind of reach out to customers. But our whole business has also grown over the past few years based on word of mouth. A lot of our clients who travel with us continue to travel with us. Our repeat ratios are anywhere between 60 to 70% because they continue to buy from us. I think our objective is to offer them more so they can buy periodically more from us. I think that's what we're attempting to do. But a lot of our clients get our next client. I think that's the way it's been working for us.
Yeah. And what would you say is the divide between new acquisitions and retention rate?
I think that's what I said, right? Our repeat ratios are anywhere between 60 to 65%.
Yeah. Okay.
So our new customers about 40% every year.
Understood. You spoke about, of course, catering to the HNIs. Do you have any plans of making it more accessible, like making it a mass brand, or you want to go ahead with premiumization?
No, I think we'll stick to the premiumization because we believe that what we sell today in terms of experiences still remains aspirational for many of the Indians. So while the Indian segments are moving upwards and they'll continue to buy more premium experiences, but as a brand, I think the things that we sell, whether it is FIFA, Wimbledon, French Open, the price points are still expensive. So we'll still remain, and more than that, I think what we offer, or as a brand, what we've been offering is more around the premium space, whether it is food, whether it is travel, whether it is giving a legend experience. Everything is more premiumized. So I think we'll as a brand we'll still continue to be operate in that segment.
Understood. So as FIFA World Cup is coming up, so what are your plans around it?
No, I think we started our campaigns almost 6 months back. So we're almost into anywhere in the middle of the period of campaigning, and as we speak, I think by Monday we are going live with a campaign with Brand USA. So we're working with different states, whether it Visit California or other states, to promote travel along with FIFA tickets. I think those are something that we're doing. So we'll be we also plan to do a massive influencer campaign around FIFA again over the next couple of weeks. So you'll see all of that on social media and digital over the next few days. So we are quite excited about about that, because our primary focus now, because one large marquee event is FIFA, which is happening in June, July in the US, Mexico and Canada. So I think that's the focus right now.
And what's around the demand? Is there sufficient demand?
Yeah, we have seen significant demand. I would say many of them have already booked their tickets with us, but we continue to see queries coming in. We've not seen too much of impact of the situation that's happening on the ground, especially on FIFA, because somebody who's deciding to travel to the US to see to witness that FIFA experience decides anyways to go. So I think we've seen that happening.
Okay, you spoke about influencer marketing. So, like, are you also looking towards celebrity endorsements, or?
No, we won't go to celebrity endorsements, but I think we are using some influencers who love the sport, and I think circle around them because they have the right audience and our ability to spread the word of what we are trying to sell as an experience. So we'll use those circle of influencers, and the idea is not to get an endorsement or things like that, but it'll be more of trying to take the message out and reach the right audience.
Got it. So recently DreamSetGo has brought many global icons to India. So any of them you would say is the most successful one? And if any anecdote, any interesting thing you can share about the whole experience?
We won't have, all of us have our own favorites, but I think all the legends that we've brought down so far, whether it is Usain Bolt a few months back, or we did some work with Andre Agassi, we did some work with David Beckham and Gary Neville. So I think all of them have been inspiring for us. We had Michael Owen over the weekend who had come. Their stories have been fascinating. I think the best part for DreamSetGo as an organization is we are able to get these legends very closer to their fans, and the happiness of our clients and fans to witness them up and close. I think that's the exciting bit for us. So that keeps us going and pushes us to do more and more of that stuff.
So which ones can we expect in the future next?
We're still talking to a few of them,
Yeah.
but there's still few people on the line which we will release very soon.
How do you actually decide which ones? Like, is there a research that goes on or consumer insights?
There are consumer insight, but
Yeah.
while we talk to clients, we'll talk to different organizations. We get a sense of what works in these segments and who they want to see. But we want to also not only stick to a certain sport. So that's why if you see, we've got a range of sports, whether it is tennis, football, cricket. So we will cut across the spectrum because fans are very different. They want different things. So we'll try and address as much as possible to every fan that wants to, enjoy that specific legend.
Okay. Looking ahead, so what will be the next vision for DreamSetGo? Like you spoke about events and experiences being a part of it. What kind of formats will we able to see?
No, I think we've as we mentioned, right, we've now focusing around sports experiences and travel. Now experiences will cut across all these segments. Events is a big focus area for us. So we are attempting to venture into music and a combination of music and sport, or only music, which we feel our clients or our customers are wanting us to do. So we'll continue to build towards that. But there'll be an over indexation on travel as well, where whether it is travel with legends or travel to play or travel for a vacation with some sporting experience around that. I think we'll continue to drive that as a business for the future.
What kind of opportunities do you see more in the market, and what challenges would you think DreamSetGo needs to overcome?
I think from a see, we're always going to have supply side challenges, right?
Yeah.
In terms of inventory, in terms of how do we get enough number of tickets to service the demand that's in India. We've never had a demand issue in that sense. We'll always have our ability to get our clients the right seats and the right number of tickets. So I think that's one challenge that we'll face. So that's why we plan early, we invest in rights, we partner with sports bodies well in advance, so we're able to cater to the demand that India needs. And I think it's a process. It will take some time for us to understand these kind of estimates, to get it right, and our ability to kind of service this demand. So I think that's one challenge that will continue to remain. But at the same time, we will also, because sporting events, marquee events are not happening every year. So like the T20 World Cup happened this year in February. The next World Cup is happening in South Africa late next year. So in that period, we will try and de-risk by having multiple such IPs that we have created, which will drive the business.
Got it. Understood. I'm done with my questions. Anything else from your end you want to share?
No, I think we are quite excited about the next year. We've built a great team, and we had a great year last year, and we are just hoping that we'll continue to grow at the same rate, servicing all our clients. Thank you.
Understood. All right. Thank you so much, Daniel.
Thank you so much.
And I wish you all the best for the new initiative.
Thank you so much for coming.